that saved my business, and founders of Experience Pros University are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business.
Well, we both got the untucked shirt memo today.
I know.
But have you ever had an outfit that just caused, well, actually I know you have, a reaction?
Caused the girls to stop and go, wow.
No, just a reaction from people. You think, okay, you get dressed.
Right.
You want to look nice.
Yeah.
But to have, to put together something that people...
Stops traffic. And
just gets a lot of reaction and comments out of people.
Yes.
And I know that you have a couple.
I actually don't have, well, maybe one or two, but yours is a daily event.
Well, not quite. Not quite to this extent. So yesterday I was at Irresistibles, the lovely boutique at the streets of South Glen, and I picked up a new little hat.
A chapeau?
A chapeau. No, a little hat. And it's adorable. Isn't it an adorable... I can't even, I'm stuttering.
Un petit chapeau.
An adorable hat. And so I'm wearing it today, and I have a song that I actually had to come up with to match my hat.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hear this song.
Okay, well, apparently my song reminds people of somebody who works on the railroad.
Oh?
So I got a lot of railroad comments this morning.
It is kind of a little...
I had so many people say I didn't know that Angel took a job with the railroad.
It's kind of an engineer's kind of a...
It is a little engineer's cap, but it's the cutest engineer's cap I've ever seen. So apparently my new song is, I've been working on the radio all the livelong day.
Well, now listen to that. It's a good one. I like that song.
Because I don't really work on the railroad.
No,
is this really a hat you would see on the railroad? And does this hat really bring railroad out in people?
It does.
Or do I just have to all day long go, choo, choo? Really, it does?
Yeah, kind of. But it's adorable.
I know, but it just kind of surprised me. I'm going to wear it again tomorrow.
Un petit chapeau.
I'm going to wear it again tomorrow.
I think you should.
I am. I'm actually having a hat day tomorrow.
Are you?
Yes.
Gotta protect.
I wasn't really having a hat day today, but I got a new hat.
Right.
And often a hat day has to do with how well your hair is agreeing with you.
Right.
Not so much the temperature. But tomorrow I'm actually going to be spending the morning.
Hats are for hair?
For me.
Oh.
To cover up bad hair. Usually one perfect solution, not always, the only solution, but a perfect solution to a bad hair day is a cute hat. And that wasn't really the case today. I just wanted to wear the hat. But tomorrow I'm going to be spending about 4 hours.
4 hours?
5 hours. Sorry, my mistake. 5 hours with the dentist tomorrow.
Oh, love that.
So it's definitely going to be a hat day.
Definitely a hat day.
Definitely a hat day. Definitely. I'm wearing the hat again tomorrow.
Because that's going to make your teeth shine.
Definitely. Oh, my teeth are going to shine. They are going to shine. I'm getting the Zoom laser whitening, teeth whitening from Weisbard Dental. And I'm getting 2, not just 1, but 2 new crowns.
Really?
Permanent crowns. I am like the princess.
You are the princess. It's going to go well.
I know, and I'm going to be wearing my cute little hat. I'm going to let you know if they make railroad comments. I should count how many railroad comments I get today. I think I've had about 7.
Well, you've probably brought on a few more now.
I've been working.
Yeah, on the radio.
On the radio.
So what's the second verse?
I haven't got that far.
Oh.
It's going to be something about cute hats and adorable clothes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because that's what you need when you work on the radio.
Right.
It's very important that you dress for the role of radio.
All right.
Not slippers, not bathrobes, not PJs. But apparently today we're not tucking in our shirt. Both Eric and I have an untucked shirt.
It's hard for me to wear an untucked shirt.
Is it?
It's all the style. I know everybody says it. But I've been tucking in my shirt for, a few years.
No, a tucked-in shirt is a very clean look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I untucked today.
You did untuck today. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun.
I need a hat.
It is less professional than, I think, a tucked shirt.
Sorry.
No. No, I'm saying both good. Why are you apologizing?
Well, it's less professional. All I want to be is professional. I want to be like you.
No.
I want hair. I want a hat. I want a song. I just want to be like you, Angel Tussey.
Well, you kind of got it going on. Look, you didn't tuck your shirt in. You're being a little more fun than crazy professional.
There you go.
Though you need a hat.
I do.
Are you gonna beg for a hat today?
Shampoo.
Are you gonna beg for a hat today? Because usually you beg for like burritos, but maybe you would beg for the hat today.
You know, when I offer the opportunity to somebody to serve me a burrito, it's not begging.
Offering the opportunity for somebody to serve me.
Right.
You're very linguistic today.
Yes, I am. We'll be back after these messages on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event, ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dan Denai, Chief Operating Officer with BioT Medical. At BioT, we've developed the safest, most effective way to balance your hormones. Unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams with many dangerous side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com to learn more. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, it's the right choice.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame Art. It matters.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Life Warrior Coaching is the future of fitness training. It's a health program built around happiness and play. Rather than try to lose weight, let the weight come off naturally through doing things you enjoy. Learn the science of happiness and how to apply it. Learn to play again like when you were a kid, before you were taught that life was serious and exercise was no fun. Try it out now for $29.99. Call today, 303-562-8798, or visit lifewarriorcoaching.com. And remember, be happy and play.
Ken Clark, Jason Worley, Grassroots Radio Colorado, this afternoon at 5 on KLZ 560, The Source.
Hi, this is Coach Brew, John Brubaker, author of The Coach Approach. The Experience Pros radio show offers so much value that I feel an obligation to share it with all my business associates. Stay in touch by downloading their mobile app for iPhone and Android.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you along with us.
This thing on. Can you hear me now?
Well, Charlie's watching very carefully because you guys were having a great conversation.
We're having this great conversation right up to the absolute moment that the microphone gets turned on.
And here we are. Guess who's in the studio with us?
Well, I don't have to guess because I'm staring at Gunther Mueller with BioT Medical. He is our Benjamin Button. Every time I see him, just looks a little younger than he did the time before. Welcome, Gunther.
Thank you. Thank you for the compliment there.
Well, you just got your new hormone pellets, yes?
I did. I got my pellets last Friday.
Okay, we're going to have to start the conversation just a little bit back further for the people who may not know what in the world you are talking about, mister.
So a pellet is not rabbit food.
Thank you.
It is a subcutaneous, big word there, implantation of hormone into the little fatty part of your hip. Everybody reach around. You feel that little cushion right there?
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, but no, everybody's got to have a little cushion there. That's good. That's the way the body's built. It's supposed to have a little bit there. And that's where we put the pellet, and that's how the body optimally absorbs hormone into the bloodstream instead of using a patch, a pill, or some cream.
And that's traditionally, been a very common way to treat these hormone imbalance symptoms, is to a patch, a cream, something self-medicated.
A salve.
Absolutely, yes. And so the problem is that, maybe 45% of the people out there can't absorb hormone through the skin. You don't really want to take it orally because hormone was not designed to go through this digestive tract and through the liver. You have like 1 billion chemical reactions going on in your body every second of the day. And when we put hormone through your digestive tract, we don't really know what's getting into your bloodstream. Therefore, all the nasty side effects you've read about and seen in the headlines about hormone replacement therapy.
Oh, yeah, this, that, the other, the wee willy wiki will fall, all that, yeah.
It causes heart attacks, strokes, blood clots, Alzheimer's disease, breast cancer, you name it.
Yeah.
That is all the result of oral hormone replacement therapy. Okay, so with pellets, you can't find a study that has those nasty side effects.
Really?
Yes, you can't. Pellets have been around since 1939. They were invented for women that had radical hysterectomies that needed to get estrogen back into the bloodstream. The problem is that Premarin was invented in 1942. And if you know what that is, that's pregnant horse mare's urine.
And that just sounds lovely.
Yum.
Like that was the
Hold
answer.
on for just a minute while I enjoy my
you
coffee.
feel like crud and your hormones are out of whack. Let's put some pregnant horse hormone or urine into your system.
The question is, why would we ever use horse hormone when totally bioidentical or human identical estrogen is available? It's been available the whole time. Why would we use horse hormone when human hormone is available?
Well, that's a good question.
That's a great
Gunther,
question.
why?
Because mares eat oats.
I've always said when you want to know the truth about something, you got to follow the money. Okay, so Premarin was the first mass-marketed drug. It was actually advertised in the Sears and Roebuck catalog with pretty pictures of women just feeling great taking their Premarin. But, it took 50 years to figure out the side effects of taking hormone.
The good old days of the Sears and Roebuck catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times were simpler then.
They were simpler, but in this case, a little bit more dangerous, right? Because the pellet was around. This is the way hormone optimization or hormone balance is done in Europe. It's the way it's done in Australia. They don't live under the FDA or huge, big pharma, environment that we live in this country, where the only thing that you hear about on television is FDA-approved drugs.
Right.
Right, and that's the only thing when you go to the doctor that you really hear about.
It's like when AOL came out and we thought that was the internet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have an AOL email address.
I do not. Don't do that to me, mister. You know that's not true. Now, Gunther, let's talk about. So we started the segment by saying you recently re-upped your pellet therapy. It's a simple procedure, right?
Yeah, it takes about 15 minutes for guys. Guys see the doctor maybe twice a year, every 5 months or so. And ladies see the doctor about every 3 to 4 months, so maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And it takes 15, 20 minutes. Get your dose, individualized dose of hormone. You know, when you're taking Premarin or you're taking a patch, a pill, a cream, whatever, it's basically a one-size-fits-all approach. Everybody uses the same dose. And then it just depends how much you rub on or how much you use or how often you take it. With pellet therapy, your dose is individualized. It's determined by your specific blood work, by your specific clinical observations, meaning what symptoms are you suffering from? Brain fog, fatigue, low libido, achy joints, just achy muscles.
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep at night. You know, what are the symptoms that you're dealing with? The doctor, a certified BioT practitioner, will have that conversation with you, and it's not just going to be a little 10-minute consult. So the first time you see a BioT practitioner, they're going to spend some time with you. You're going to go through the BHRT checklist, which stands for Bioidentical Hormone Replacement Therapy checklist, right? And there's a certain list for men, and there's a certain list for women, so it's very individualized. And then your dose, you know, our doctors have over 1,000 different dosing combinations that can be adjusted for your specific physiology, for your specific needs. And then that dose is what gets inserted. So we have 100% perfect patient compliance.
Wow, 100% perfect patient compliance. You can't even say that fast, but that's impressive.
What it means is you can't forget to take your dose. That's what it means.
Right.
Your dose is with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The brain finally senses this even hormone dose so that now what? The body can use its own innate intelligence to repair itself, build better bone, build lean muscle mass, protect the heart, protect the breast, protect the bones, the brain. All these things are happening only with pellet therapy. You do not get those benefits from the other forms of hormone replacement therapy. This is proven in 75 years of medical research, 75 years of peer-reviewed medical literature from all around the world. That is the way the BioT method has been developed.
You know, and I am a patient of one of the practitioners that you can find on the website at BioT Medical. BioTEmedical.com is the website. And I will tell you, Gunther, I wasn't really in a place where I was feeling like I was complaining, like my life was, I wasn't lethargic, I wasn't having sleeping issues, I wasn't in pain, but I just know I put my body through a lot in the day. I have a high expectation of energy levels and mental clarity, and I just have to be on. Yes. And so I went to see, am I a candidate? I don't seem to really be demonstrating a whole lot of symptoms, but I needed a couple pellets. I needed 2, according to my blood work and my numbers. And I had some other deficiencies as well that we were able to discover, some vitamin D, B12, a couple other things in there that really nobody else was looking at with me, Gunther. They're looking at, cholesterol numbers, or looking at thyroid things, and really my paperwork would come back and go, you're just fine.
Right, normal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Within the normal range.
For the listeners that are listening, how many times have you been to the doctor, gotten your blood work done, and you get a call from the office saying you're normal, everything's good?
Yeah.
And you say, yeah, doc, but look, I came to you because I'm feeling kind of crappy.
Right.
Things are not right. And you can't give me a solution.
This conversation resonates at such a harmonic level with all of our listeners. We need to give them some contact information to get a hold of you.
Sure. I love hearing from your listeners. So my direct line is 303-598-1609. Again, 303-598-1609. And great information on our website, biotmedical.com. There's also another website that's really cool. It's bhrtvideos.com. That's kind of one that I don't really mention that often, but it's got a great patient seminar on there, great interviews with our founding physician, Dr. Gary Donovitz. So bhrtvideos.com.
Fantastic.
I love it. And I know, this is one of those lengthy conversations we could have, and we didn't even get into all the inside invisible benefits of, heart health and bone health and all of that, and brain health that's going on.
An hour-long show.
Yeah, we could just have him for, just all Gunther, all day long, every day.
24/7 Gunther Mueller. All right. One more time with the phone number.
So 303-598-1609. 1609.
Folks, when we return, we're going to boot camp. That's right, boot camp. It's your MLM survival boot camp with Casper Stockham coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
Arthritis and gout sufferers, listen up. You don't have to resolve yourself to a lifetime of pain. Burt Middleton is a certified nutritional therapy consultant and a former gout sufferer. That's right, I said former gout sufferer. Whether you deal with rheumatoid arthritis or the most severe case of gout, Burt Middleton can and will help you kill the pain quickly and permanently. You need Burt Middleton, the gout killer. His nutritional and lifestyle solutions help you get the gout out. Check out thegoutkiller.com today or call Burt directly 970-485-5955.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Hey, do you have a network marketing business? Do you work in the world of multi-level marketing? You need to sharpen your axe, and it's time to send you to boot camp.
That's right. We've got Casper Stockham with our Sharpen Your Axe series. Today we're talking about your MLM Survival Boot Camp. And Casper says it's time for you to gear up. Casper, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. Welcome, and suck that gut in.
Okay.
Dude.
Can you see us?
Dude,
are you watching?
Stop looking at the camera. What's going on, Casper? What are we talking about?
He's going to make us drop and give him 50 push-ups.
There you go.
Yes,
or
sir.
At least 50,
yes,
at least
sir,
50
drill
phone
sergeant.
calls. Yeah, at least 50 phone calls.
Be careful with that one. All right, hold on here, Casper. Here's the thing. You know, we know so many people who are who get involved in a network marketing business, and the reason they do it is because very little price point for entry, right? And they are told that they're going to make millions, and so they jump in, and within 6 months, they're out. Help us understand why it is that so many people jump in and they get it right back out.
Well, what they find when they jump in is that there's actually work involved. This is actually a business. Yeah, exactly. And they, they talk to a couple of friends, and the friends kind of dismiss the idea. They're listening to sources of inadequate knowledge. The neighbor, the postman, they're asking people that have no clue about the industry or business in general about business, and the people, so they get very frustrated pretty quick. And 6 months is really a long time frame. Most of them are done in about 2 weeks.
True.
And isn't it so funny? I mean, you kind of get in this place where, the reason that you got in, you had a dream, you had something you wanted to achieve. There was some purpose behind it. It wasn't just because somebody talked you into signing up. You were going to build a business, but then I think there's so much that I don't know why we just think that it's like magic. I bought something and my business will just grow in spite of me, and I really won't have to work at all, and it will just grow. And they become very disappointed when they find out they actually have to work for it.
Yeah. Well, we get excited because, when you go to that presentation or that meeting or what have you, and it just lures you in because it's so exciting. There's people jumping on chairs and on tables and stuff.
And Casper, the person who's doing the speaking is always usually very personable, very sharp and polished in their sales process. Is it possible for somebody who's not a salesperson, not outgoing, to succeed?
It is, and there's some things that can help give them the foundation they need to be successful, and that's some of the things that we like to train on, and some of the things I like to cover here today. Because if they get, and it's really going to shock people because it's not rocket science. This is really basic stuff. But if you get the basics figured out, the rest is going to just fall into place.
And I love that. It's not rocket science. It's basics. And when you discover the simplicity of it, then it's sustainable. You can do it over and over again. So, all right, Casper.
Yeah. Let's talk about those things.
Lead us on, Joel Sargent.
All right. Well, there are 4 key things that you have complete control over, and that's nice to know because a lot of times you feel you're out of control on things, but there are some things you have total control over. And the first one is your commitment level. You have absolutely total control over that. Now, you may not do it, but no one can stop you from being committed. Right?
Right.
The second is your belief. Your belief is, again, under your control. Now, there are ways for you to get stronger belief and things like that, but no one can stop you from believing. That is also under your control. And then your attitude. We have 100% control of our attitude. We can look at the glass as half empty, half full, all those cliches, but our attitude is 100% under our control.
That's true.
And then the last one is the action. And this is the part that really where people fall off. The other parts are easy because they're just in our brain. But now we got to put it into action. And that's where 98% of the people fall off, because our action is also totally 100% under our control. So if there are some things that we know we need to do or should be doing, or someone is suggested we do, we can either do it or not do it. But again, that's totally under our control.
Casper, the action point kind of leads me to think that the amount of energy that you put into this is going to make the difference between survival or thriving, right?
Yes.
So,
absolutely.
So what are some of the things that we can do to lean towards thriving in a home-based business?
Yeah, because at first you're just trying to survive, but then you need to actually thrive in order for it to be a viable business. So there are some steps that I recommend people really do. Once you get that, that commitment piece down, the commitment, belief, attitude, and action, now you need to actually plug into the team or the system. And if any organization or company that you are a part of does not have a team and a system, run. Run for your life.
Right.
because the chances of you being able to do it all by your lonesome are about slim and none.
Yeah.
So they've got to have a team and a system. And then you have to realize that you have maybe two habits going on. You have an old habit that was not really based upon business, and then this new habit of, doing all the things they say to do on a weekly basis or daily basis or whatever. So you got to realize that, recognize it, just like in AA, you got to recognize your problem and then move forward. And then you need to know about the sources of inadequate knowledge. In other words, don't go out and expect your best buddy to be a foremost expert on MLM or network marketing. More than likely, they're not.
Right.
So don't treat them like they are. Treat them like they're your best friend. That's fine. But then go seek out somebody who knows something about the industry.
Absolutely. And this is because you are still going to be surrounded by your best friend, your friends and family, people who, think that they are the expert in that, who, it's so funny when as business owners, we get people that say to us, Casper, I don't know about the rest of the market, but, business just is down. And I'm thinking, it really is just you. You're surrounding yourself with people that agree with that.
Right.
Right.
But surround yourself with that support team, that people that will lift you up, that are going to support you. It is work, but I will tell you what, it is, when you look at the rewards, you look at the compensation, you look at the lifestyle, you look at the legacy that you're looking to create. You don't have to create any R&D. You don't have to research the product. You don't have to come up with shipping. There's so many benefits to it. You get to work from home. And so recognize that there are true benefits, but it is still your business.
It is your job. Yeah. Hey, Casper, do us a favor. Give us contact information, if you would, please.
Absolutely. So we're giving away 2 books again this time. They have to go over to asanetwork.biz and tell us one of the steps we mentioned today on the show, and we'll give them a copy of the Golden Business Solution book. So go over to asanetwork.biz and contact anybody over there, and they will hook them up.
So, sounds fantastic. And this book, folks, the Golden Business Solution, is going to help you with your business. It is a small investment to go over and get that for free just by interacting with the folks over at the asanetwork.biz. Casper, thanks for the call, man. We appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate you guys, and keep that gut sucked in, all right?
Oh, geez, he's looking again. All right. Folks, we got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's your unfair marketing advantage all the way from halfway around the world. That's right. Michael Russo's up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff-it-up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
Bring your box of papers and electronics to be shredded for free on Saturday, June 7th in Highlands Ranch. If you have any old electronic gadgets or confidential documents you want to get rid of, you can do it for free on June 7th. Boy Scout Troop 4 of Littleton will be on hand to help and will be accepting donations of cash or non-perishable food. Each person is welcome to bring up to 3 copy boxes or 1 large trash bag of documents. The electronic items eligible for recycling include laptop and desktop computers, printers, copiers, phones, stereo equipment, fax machines, monitors, TVs, basically anything that plugs into the wall or runs on batteries, except for large appliances. Bring your stuff for the free shred on Saturday, June 7th from 9 a.m. until noon, 1745 Shea Center Drive in Highlands Ranch.
You know, the last time I was on Denver radio, Rocky Mountain High was just a song. Hi, everybody, it's me, America's Mr. Right. Jason Lewis. Join me weeknights at 7 for the Jason Lewis Show on KLZ 560, The Source.
Every business has its own unique set of challenges, and yours is no different. The experienced pros are your collaborative partners as they present solutions to common issues in business. And now, it's time for Up and Over from Down Under, featuring serial entrepreneur Michael Russo.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you with us. How'd you like to have an advantage when it comes to marketing your business? Well, we provide that every single week at this time.
Michael Russo, all the way from Australia, with our Unfair Marketing Advantage segment. Welcome, Michael.
Oh, thanks. I thought you were going to suggest someone. I'm sitting there, wow, who's this person they're going to talk about? Great! So you get some help. Wonderful.
All right, Michael, what's going on over there in Australia?
Well, we're working on the campaign. So for the next couple of months, every week we'll be talking about the live campaign that we got running with the World Challenge students that are going away at the end of the year to Vietnam, and we're setting up a big fundraising campaign, and we're trying to raise some money for them and all that sort of stuff. So this week, we've been live with our campaign for about 2 weeks now. So what I thought I'd do is give you some pointers on what we've done to give us a fast start with the campaign and how you can create a fast start, even if you haven't had one, or make it appear as if you've had a fast start. So you ready for this?
I am.
Okay, so first thing you want to think about is when you're doing your campaign, you want to make sure you've got what they call a simultaneous launch. Now, simultaneous launch is really just a fancy word for making sure that everything is running smoothly and it all launches at the same time. I mean, the last thing you want to do with your campaign is sort of have your website ready, but none of your social media pages linked to it. So, you know, you don't want people clicking on a link on Facebook and not be able to go through your website. You know, you want to make sure your links are there. You want to make sure all your videos are working. You want to make sure they're all tagged properly. You want to make sure they've all got the right descriptions and they've all got the right phone numbers or website links. All that sort of really, really simple stuff. And have you ever had a problem with your computer? You ring up the IT helpline, and the very first question they always ask you, like the thing's just blowing up, right? Big cloud of dust in front of you. The first question they always ask you is to plug in and have you switched it on.
Yeah. Yep. We heard that one coming.
Right, so the most basic stuff on the planet is what you need to do with your campaign. So, I mean, we did all that with the campaign when we launched. The other thing is, because our campaign is, and keep in mind the campaign can be for anything that you're doing. In our case, we're fundraising for a group of high school students. But because the campaign is based around the students, what we want to do is make sure the voice of the students got out there as quickly as possible. So one of the things that we've done over the last few weeks is we initially pre-framed what we were doing with the campaign on social media. So we started talking about it. We put little behind-the-scenes photos coming up. Hey, we're working on this. Can't wait to launch in 4 weeks. Can't wait to launch in 3 weeks. You know, all that sort of stuff. Then once we've actually done the launch, the first thing we did is get the kids active on social media. Now, this is one of the easiest things as parents we could ever do in their lives, because it's the only thing they listen to us about. Get on social media, talk to their friends. They're like, oh, I'm already on Facebook right now. So very easy to do. But what they've done is they've been sharing information with their friends. And get this, right? The campaign's only a few weeks, or we'll go back a week. We've got sort of 100 likes, maybe 60 likes, 100 likes on Facebook. So the only people that have really liked the page yet or made any notification about the page are those directly involved in it. So it really hasn't gone any further than that. But the posts, because part of the requirement of the posting on social media is that as soon as everybody sees a new post on our main fundraising page, the first thing they do is they like it, share it, and comment on it. That's the rule, okay? So everybody does that, and all of a sudden, within the space of, you know, a few hours usually, we've got our posts reaching somewhere between 250 and 300 likes in some case for posts on a campaign that's only been a week old. Does that make sense? So you're expanding your reach very, very quickly, right? Because you're asking people to do very certain specific things.
And do they really respond? I mean, do they do the things, Michael? Do you get the response that you're looking for when you ask them to do that?
Yeah, they're doing the social media stuff, which is good. Some of the other stuff we have to crack the whip a little bit.
Okay.
We had a meeting tonight with some of the parents, and I'm sitting there tearing my hair out, and I looked around at some of the other parents. They're all having the same problems I am with the kids, so it's like, oh, okay, it's not just me. Don't work with kids and dogs is what they say. But, you know, they're a great bunch of kids overall, but at the end of the day, they're teenagers, and you still got to sort of push them along a little bit to make sure they're doing everything they should be doing. But the social media stuff works fine. The other thing is you got to make sure that you're not running out of time. One of the issues I'm having at the moment is I just feel like I'm under pressure. You know, I'm out of time. But I always feel like that we're in the middle of a campaign. You want to make sure you've got enough time in the lead up so that you've got enough time to have a good launch and also enough time to have a good follow through with the campaign. So there's no point sort of planning for 2 weeks and then do a launch. That's not long enough. You really have to have enough planning time to get all the aspects in place, all your pages set up, all your videos shot, pre-framing of the market, all that sort of stuff before you launch your campaign, at least for this particular type of campaign. And the other thing is, you want to get some wins very, very early on when you're launching campaigns. So here's a couple of secrets for you. In order to get some wins very early on, our campaign is running on basically 3 levels. So we've got the Indiegogo crowdfunding platform, you know, raising money from the general public and friends and family and that sort of stuff. We've then got ticket sales that we're selling offline for people coming to the big event that we've set up at the end of June. So we've got a performer coming down, we've got a comedian coming down, we've got a special feature presentation of Transformers Age of Extinction, which is supposed to be this year's big blockbuster. So that's happening on June 28th. But with all of these things that are going on, we're trying to make sure that we're getting some early wins and that people are knowing that we're getting early wins. And the other thing we're doing is we're raising money through sponsorship from businesses. So we've sort of got our 3 funding platforms that we're looking for. What we need to do is we need to let our market know that we've got wins happening. And so the first thing that we do as parents is that we put contributions onto Indiegogo. So the first thing is everybody involved in the campaign puts up $20, $50, $100, whatever it is, and we've got to get that green line moving. It's so important to get that green line moving as soon as humanly possible. So we've hit 5% of our objective in sort of the first couple of weeks, which is not too bad, not quite where I want it to be, but it's not too bad. And that will help propel us through for the rest of the campaign. The secret is that most of that funding, not all of it, but most of it has come from those people directly involved in the campaign. Does that make sense? You have to make it happen. You know, you see those guys lined up outside of the Apple stores for the next iPhone that's coming out, and, you know, 80% of the people in the line that have slept there overnight are all Apple employees.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, come on. That's exactly how it works.
I did not know that.
So,
you know, it is so funny because, you know, we talk about some different things of, you know, with events and, you know, even when we first started doing Fan Break Friday, you know, taking open phone calls, and they're like, okay, well, you have to kind of stack the deck. You kind of got to put people in the queue, and you've got to get those first ticket sales. It's like the tip jar. You got to put the first, you know, dollars in there to prime the pump. Yeah, I did not know that, Michael.
Has to look smooth, has to look like it's happening, has to look like it's natural. So, you know, we started our sponsorship run, like actually talking to businesses for corporate sponsors on Friday. So what are we, Wednesday, our time? So we've had like 4 or 5 days, business days, that we've been attacking it already. Okay, so not very long. The first day, I had an appointment set up, and we get this call, or we rang this business. He said, yep, we're happy to support you, but we're a government-run facility. You know, we've got a shop, but it's a government-owned shop. You know, we've got a whole bunch of bookshops across the country. Best we can do is give you $20 worth of sponsorship in kind. So we couldn't even get any cash out of the guy. I said, that's fine, no worries, that's great. Woohoo, we're pumped. And so we drove halfway across town to get $20 worth of books that didn't even have anything to do with our campaign. But what it gave us was the ability to get a photo with the owner of the store, shaking hands with one of our World Challenge students, showing the books. Hey, thanks a lot, great donation, we really appreciate your help. The following day, we went and saw a local supermarket owner who gave us $500 worth of vouchers that we can use for our auction on event day. The next day after that, we got something else. And then yesterday, which is Wednesday our time, we picked up about $7,000 or $8,000 worth of in-kind and cash sponsorship.
You know, so it's working.
Got to have something to kick it off with.
Absolutely. Michael, you know, I'm sure you're inspiring many people to start the campaign of their own. Where can they find out more information about both serving you and supporting your campaign, and maybe getting some help doing their own?
If you want to get some help, just download the PDF from Experience Pro's website after the segment, and there's a PDF all about it there. That's live campaign week 2. But if you want to support the campaign, just go to thanksfordonating.com.au. Make sure you put the .au at the end. That's for Australia. Thanksfordonating.com.au. Put up $1, put up $20, whatever you put up, we love you for it. Thanks.
Very, very nice. We love having you on the show, Michael. Thanks very much, and we'll chat with you again next week.
No worries. By the way, good luck with your smile tomorrow, Angel. I'm sure it's going to come back wonderful.
Oh, Michael, thank you so much.
There you go. Michael Russo just mentioned crowdfunding, and when we return, we're going to find out what that has to do, see if I can get this right, with those freaking frackin' turducken youpers. Oh, yeah, and social networking.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
You make all kinds of plans for your business, but have you planned for the event that you may need long-term care? Did you know that you can have long-term care insurance that offers you tax advantages and a guaranteed rate of return? Walt Wilson is a licensed agent working in the financial services segment of the insurance industry, and he's a pro when it comes to long-term care. It only takes a moment to register for the next free webinar that could literally change your financial outlook. Visit privatepensiondesign.com today and click the LTC webinar tab.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Scleroderma is a life-changing autoimmune disease. On Saturday, June 21st, join the Scleroderma Foundation Rocky Mountain chapter to support those with scleroderma in our 10th anniversary Stepping Out to Cure Scleroderma walk at Cherry Creek State Park. Here's an opportunity to have fun, make new friends, and raise money and awareness for a worthy cause. Activities include auctions, Miss Colorado appearance, and a kids fun run. Please join us for our 10th anniversary Stepping Out walk on Saturday, June 21st at Cherry Creek State Park. For more information, please call us at 303-806-6686. That's 303-806-6686. Or visit us at scleroderma.org. You can even find us on Facebook, Scleroderma Foundation, Rocky Mountain Chapter.
It's great to be back on the air in Denver. I'm Jason Lewis. Tonight, after Grassroots Radio Colorado, stay tuned for the Jason Lewis Show with me, America's Mr. Right here on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you along with us. Did you watch Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show anymore? I mean, do you see him from time to time?
I am fortunate enough that I get to catch Jimmy Fallon when his little videos get posted on Facebook.
Oh boy, and they sure do. Well, he's came up with some really funny stuff recently, and one of the things that he was talking about was Merriam-Webster's now come out with a new list of 150 new words.
That's a lot of new words, it seems to me, that have been kind of infiltrated our language system. 150 brand new words. Now, I make up new words all the time.
Yes.
And I think that, but isn't it fun when these new words actually catch on because it is somebody that made up a word.
And then the only word that really doesn't matter anymore is the word dictionary.
But we do, it's funny, we don't use the dictionary, we probably don't have one in our office or on our desk anymore like we used to. Probably still go to the website to use it. But we're so fascinated by the new words that keep coming out.
Yeah.
And so I learned actually a new word.
You did?
The word isn't new, but the new definition. It's really a new definition of an old word.
Oh.
So is it really a new word or is it an old word with a new definition? So really it's not really the dictionary, it's more like the thesaurus.
It's a bowl of spaghetti
really
or possibly rigatoni.
Is it so
could
much
be a
about
lasagna.
the word or is it about the meaning?
It depends on the cheese that you use.
Catfish.
Catfishing.
Catfish.
Yeah.
It's a person who uses a false identity.
Indeed.
Online.
Catfishing is pretending you are somebody that you are not.
I did not know that.
Jimmy Fallon yesterday told a story about somebody a girl in high school who wrote to the Vice President Biden and invited him to be her date at the prom. Well, he didn't show up, but he sent a corsage and whatever. And then Jimmy went on to say, which otherwise meant that there are two guys in there going, dude, we totally catfished the Vice President of the United States. What am I going to do with this corsage? Just throw it over there. It's a great show yesterday.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
He is funny. I adore him. I just can't stay up late enough to catch him live on the show.
You heard Michael talking about crowdfunding.
That's a new word.
It's been around for a couple of years.
Or it's a new meaning.
Right.
It's a new meaning.
Well, it's just become acceptable to Merriam-Webster. We've been using it in the culture for a while, and Merriam-Webster put it in. But crowdfunding, it's getting a whole bunch of people to do a little to offset whatever project it is you're trying to get financed.
Yeah, I think it's just, now it's an acceptable way of actually marketing and growing your company. Baby Bump made it to the list.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, yeah, it did. Just because Ariane's pregnant is...
Maybe.
Yeah, it did.
Maybe or maybe not.
Did. All right, so fracking. Even though the industry...
watch your foul mouth, Missy.
We've been fracking in Colorado for 60 years.
We have not been fracking in Colorado. What? What are you talking about?
The oil fracking, the oil industry with the...
Oh, that.
What were you talking about?
Nothing.
I know, you're not old enough to have been fracking for 60 years.
Well, you know...
All right, hashtag.
I thought you were talking about freegan.
Hashtag. Hashtag is a new word in the dictionary.
Yep. We know about the hashtags. That's how you sort the information.
Can you hashtag?
I think you can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hashtag.
But it's like looking into the mirror with a mirror behind you. It's an endless loop.
Selfie.
Stop it.
Oh, what do you mean stop it? You are like selfie.
No, I'm not.
How many selfies do you take of yourself? Well, I won't say every day because that might sound like you're kind of overdoing it in the selfie world, but you probably take a selfie every week.
You know, you're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're very selfie.
Freegan.
No.
Oh, yeah, we're going freegan. Do you know what freeganism is?
Freeganism?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's awesome. It's the practice of reclaiming and eating food that has been thrown away.
Oh, because it's free.
Freeganism.
Ganism.
Yeah.
No. It hasn't been.
It's been thrown away. It's discarded.
Yeah. So that's like when the bakery doesn't sell all of their bagels,
right,
and then they donate them.
Throw them in the
to
dumpster.
Thing. Well, they kind of.
And then we go diving.
All right. There's a new word. Turducken.
Well, anybody who has watched the NFL for any time ever knows all about turducken.
Why?
Because John Madden coined the phrase decades ago and served up a chicken inside a duck inside a turkey forever. And it had 6 legs.
But it took until 2014 to get it into the dictionary.
That is correct.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fuh.
How many F words are on this?
That's a PH word.
Freegan.
Fuh.
Oh, that dish.
Fuh.
I know. Can I call it pho?
You could call it pho, but then you would be like every
because doesn't
other
it
American.
sound? Well, hello. Look at me. But here's the thing. It's like it sounds like you're not finished your word.
That's correct.
Let's go out for some pho.
That's dirty.
Pho what?
That's nasty.
What?
You said I hadn't finished my word. Pho.
Nope. That word.
What word were you?
Word. It just sounds
Thank
like
you.
a half of a word. It doesn't even sound like a half a word. It's probably a third of a word. It sounds like you're like an incomplete sentence, and you're like the King James Nazi of sentence structure.
I don't like that word.
Doesn't it? Oh, for art thou with whom that it were, bell tolls.
Pho out thou.
Yeah.
Art thou.
Mm-hmm.
Pho art thou.
I know, but here's where it gets.
Have some noodle soup.
Okay, here's where my confusion lies, because of the pho places.
Well, yeah, they're making fun of Americans. They're actually putting the punchline to their own inside joke on the wall of their name of their business.
I don't think they
It's
don't have that
true.
sense of humor.
Oh,
No,
they do.
I don't think they do.
Oh, they do.
What do you mean? Oh, they do.
It comes out like this.
The
Hey, you so pretty.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
go get your nails done.
They are making
You want crypto
fun
jail?
of us.
Yeah, you so pretty.
It's fun.
They do. They talk.
Mm-hmm.
She say you so pretty.
Right.
I know, right?
I once got kicked in the poutine.
What's a poutine?
Well,
Is it an old word with a new meaning, or is it a new word? Is
See,
it an old
none
word?
of these are old or new words. They're all old words. There's some of them that are a little more recent than others, but we're still talking years in the culture before they got accepted into Merriam-Webster. And look at the time. We have to go. But the good news is we'll be back right after this.
Take a selfie.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
This is the Colorado Conservative, KLZ 560.
DVDs for Vets is asking listeners to donate new or used DVDs for the benefit of military veterans who otherwise cannot easily obtain them on their own. With limited entertainment, vets in rehab can use what many of us take for granted every day. To donate new or used DVDs or to learn more about this worthy cause, please go to DVDs4vets.org. That's DVDs, the number 4vets.org.
A 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on every auto repair says so much more than, if it's not right, we'll try to fix it again. A 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty tells me that this is a master mechanic who's confident, who knows what they're doing. I mean, nobody offers a warranty like that, right? Colorado Select Auto Care Centers do, and only the members of Colorado Select offer a warranty this good. Find a mechanic who's a member of Colorado Select Auto Care at coloradoselect.org.
This is the legendary KLZ, AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at 560thesource.com. Since 1922, KLZ Denver.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster.
So when I hear allegations of misconduct, any misconduct, whether it's allegations of VA staff covering up long wait times or cooking the books, I will not stand for it. Not as Commander-in-Chief, but also none of us should.
After a last-minute meeting with the head of the VA, Eric Shinseki, at the White House, the president finally speaking out about the VA scandal. Obama saying they've known about long wait times for decades, and his administration has been working hard to try and fix it.
We all know that it often takes too long for veterans to get the care that they need. That's not a new development. That's why when I came into office, I said we would systematically work to fix these problems, and we have been working really hard to address them.
This coming just days after White House Press Secretary Jay Carney saying Obama learns of the VA scandal from media reports. This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
Everyone is making the switch to the Blaze to make it their source for the truth. Why not make it your source for the truth? Make theblaze.com your homepage for news that the other outlets won't even touch. Subscribe to the Blaze TV at theblaze.com TV or on Dish Network and get access to original programming like For the Record, the show that exposes what's really going on that the government doesn't want you to know. And Real News, the daily conversation on the topics of the day that matter most. Check out the Blaze Radio Network at theblaze.com/radio with original shows like Buck Sexton, The Morning Blaze with Doc Thompson, Pat and Stu, and Jay Severin. Or, if you need something to hold in your hands, subscribe to the Blaze magazine. So basically, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. This is the Blaze. Truth lives here. So just to recap, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. Find out all the ways at theblaze.com.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560 The Source.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. I want to marry a blogger.
You want to marry a blogger?
Well, not right now, but I mean eventually.
So she's tall, she's blonde, and she blogs. Is this is this like a treasure hunt? Like you keep giving us these little clues, and we're supposed to figure out who she is?
I'll tell you what, she could just leave a trail of sandwiches like Stephanie Smith did.
Her name is Stephanie Smith?
No,
and she
Stephanie,
left you a trail of sandwiches?
Not me, but another Eric, which is kind of cool. Stephanie Smith is a reporter in, where is she, in New York City for the New York Post. She's run her blog, 300 Sandwiches, since 2012, but her boyfriend was so impressed. Her boyfriend's name is Eric, by the way. So impressed by one of her homemade sandwiches, he declared, honey, you're 300 sandwiches away from an engagement ring. Doom, doom, doom. She went on to blog hundreds of sandwiches she's created for her man, and he couldn't wait to pop the question. He actually popped the question, proposed in Barbados, 43 sandwiches early.
Oh, couldn't wait.
Right?
Couldn't wait. Those must have been some good sandwiches.
Good sandwiches.
Good sandwiches. Although, you know what, though?
Stephanie, do you got a sister?
Cracks me up. Eric gets sometimes, because he's starving.
He's in the room.
And, you know, you could put a couple of white bread together and some mayonnaise and slap on some ham, and he'd go, oh, that's a good sandwich. I don't know that you're that picky about your sandwich.
I could be.
It could be.
I'm just saying. Yeah. There's a lady who got proposed because she wrote a blog about sandwiches.
All right. So it is true that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
300 burritos. Go.
Really?
Why not?
Actually, I think given the situation, given the relationship, that could be very romantic.
Right.
And
what about a burrito doesn't speak romance?
300. So is that like a sandwich a day?
Yes.
One day, one per day.
Oh, yeah.
And now you've got to wait.
You want to speed it up? Double it up.
Like second breakfast and second lunch and second feast.
Yeah. Give me another blog twice a day.
Blog twice a day.
I'll see you in the summertime.
There's love in the air.
Could be. Or burritos. Hey, we got a great show for you. Don't go anywhere. You're going to want to meet our guests. We got guests in the studio. We've got guests on the phone. We're going to have so much fun, and it's all because you're here. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame Art, it matters.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioT Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, the right choice, the safe choice.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth. but only if you're networking with your A team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event, ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Bring your box of papers and electronics to be shredded for free on Saturday, June 7th in Highlands Ranch. If you have any old electronic gadgets or confidential documents you want to get rid of, you can do it for free on June 7th. Boy Scout Troop 4 of Littleton will be on hand to help and will be accepting donations of cash or non-perishable food. Each person is welcome to bring up to 3 copy boxes or 1 large trash bag of documents. The electronic items eligible for recycling include laptop and desktop computers, printers, copiers, phones, stereo equipment, fax machines, monitors, TVs, basically anything that plugs into the wall or runs on batteries, except for large appliances. Bring your stuff for the free shred on Saturday, June 7th from 9 a.m. until noon, 1745 Shea Center Drive in Highlands Ranch.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Grassroots Radio Colorado with no music here. Jason Worley, today at 5 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. Hey, do you talk about actually getting stuff done in your world, your life, achieving your dreams, or do you actually achieve it? Do you do it? We've got a guest who's going to help us get to the achieving part.
Well, absolutely. I think a lot of times in order to achieve your dreams, you have to figure out first what's been stopping you from doing it so far. So Stu Schaefer is in the studio with us. He spent the last 10 years working directly with hundreds of clients and advising thousands of others through his workshops and seminars. He's the author of The Novo Method and also the book Lifetime Physique. He's been voted best of the best trainers here in Colorado. He's also appeared on Fox, NBC, and now the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Stu, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Stu, very nice to have you here. When we talk about personal growth and development, what is it? I think I know, but I'm wondering if you're going to confirm this. What is it that holds most of us back?
Well, actually, it's, what happens is we have something called belief systems.
Right.
Everyone, and we have like hundreds or even thousands of these things. And imagine if you, shortly after you were born, someone slapped a pair of sunglasses on you.
Right.
And they had green lenses, right?
Yep.
Now, you don't know you have these sunglasses on. They're invisible, right? Now, if you looked at my white shirt, what color would you see?
Green.
Green.
Absolutely. And I could tell you it was white all day long. You'd never see white.
Right.
Until you took your sunglasses off. Well, we have these belief systems that are like sunglasses acting as filters. So we actually perceive things through these sets of sunglasses, and it causes us to react differently, and it ultimately drives our results in life.
And what I would have said was it's the 8 pounds that is located right above the shoulders. So in large part, we agree that it's our mindset, right?
Yeah, and even on a deeper level than that, it's kind of more at a heart level. These are the subconscious beliefs that we don't go around every day thinking about them consciously. If we did, we would know that we had them, we could change them.
And yet every decision we make or every reaction we have comes from that space.
Yeah, get this. Over 50% of your belief systems are formed by the time you're 5 years old.
Is there any hope to ever change them?
Absolutely. There's different techniques. There's some you can use at the conscious level, and the most effective ones you use at the subconscious level, which is called emotional experiential learning. We use that. That's what we call the Novo Method, which is the title of the book,
right?
Which stands for, it's Greek for the change method. And if you can change your thinking, the deep-rooted subconscious beliefs that you have, your feelings, your behaviors, and the results in your life will naturally follow.
Okay, so there's going to be a free PDF that Stu's going to put on our Facebook page, so our listeners can download that after he's been on the show with us. And of course, the book is The Novo Method. We'll make sure that you get information on that. Now, Stu, you said most of our belief systems are established by the age of 5, and yet by the age of 5, I haven't felt inadequate yet. I haven't felt like a bad mom. I haven't felt guilty about things. I haven't had to try to run a business. So if my belief systems were established so early on, how is it that they're able to have such an impact on such adult decisions that I'm making?
Isn't that weird? If the statistic is that 90% are formed by the time we're 18. So by the time we're 40, we're operating in life on a set of assumptions we've made before we were even 20 years old.
Right.
And what happens is they're fundamental beliefs, and that's kind of what we tackle when we work with a person, like love, honesty, commitment, win-win, integrity, those kinds of fundamentals, and it's like a domino effect. You kind of hit one, and it'll collapse the others that lead up to, let's say, if you're a mom and you're going, man, I'm just not a great mom. That's going to stem from one of those fundamental beliefs.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Coming up for air here for just a minute, because I think, I came to town 14 years ago believing that people don't change. They're pretty well stuck in their rut. I believe that I have changed massively, and I've certainly changed my tune in that notion. The people who are closest to me, it's like you're changing your name. People who are closest to me say there's no change at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's two ways that most people try to change, right? The first is the motivational seminars, right? Where they get all hyped up and all they're doing is attacking their behaviors, right? Or you go to work out at New Year's and you're, okay, if I work out, I'll lose the weight. Well, the problem with that is that the results are really quick, right? Because you're changing your behavior immediately, but you never change your thinking. So after a few weeks, your thinking starts to redictate your behaviors and you fall back into that slump, which is what you're talking about, Eric.
Well, beg to differ, but okay.
Actually, I think he's pretty close.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, the second way that you can transform is from the inside out, and that's actually changing your thinking through these emotional experiences, this experiential learning. And when that happens, it creates instant and permanent change that radiates out into your thoughts, feelings, and behavior.
Okay, so go back to the thing that creates instant and permanent change.
Changing your thinking.
So let me give you an example that most people could understand, right? Let's say you were raised to eat steak and potatoes all your life. It's just totally ingrained, but you want to become a vegetarian, okay? To actually change that way of eating and doing things is really going to take a lot of effort because steak and potatoes is so ingrained. Now, if you have a heart attack one day, that experience is so emotional that it might change your thinking instantly and you would have a permanent shift.
I'm pretty sure my mom's always going to call me Eric.
That's not what she calls you.
That's enough of that. Let's go to the next question. Common barriers preventing people from making that change.
Yeah, so you guys deal with a lot of, let's say, business people, entrepreneurs, that kind of a thing.
Sure.
The most common barrier I see is someone really has a belief about their self-worth, and it translates into the worth of their business or whatever they're selling, right?
Sure.
So let's say someone's in direct marketing, and they're going out selling their product to people. If the fundamental belief system behind everything is, you're not good enough or you're not that good, what they'll find is they get almost to a successful point and inevitably something happens to derail them or self-sabotage. Sure. So the most common barrier is actually people don't know they have these belief systems. They're walking around with these sunglasses on, they have no clue.
Yeah. Makes sense. The book is called The Novo Method.
All right. And the Novo Method, where do we get a copy of The Novo Method?
They can go online to thenovomethod.com. We have some free reports as well as the opportunity to buy the book. And then, like you said, Angel, we're going to put a free report online so they can kind of get a synopsis of what we're talking about today.
I love that, Stu. Now let's wrap it up with one technique that our listeners can use today that is going to help them break down these barriers and reach success.
Perfect. The absolute number one way that you can tell if you're up against a belief system and identify it is self-talk. So when you're going out somewhere and you're doing something where you get uncomfortable and that inner dialogue starts happening, you can almost guarantee that you're up against this set of sunglasses or belief system. So the very first thing that your listeners can do to start breaking these down is identify what's going on in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Stu Schaefer, thank you so much for helping us out and helping us with the book, The Novo Method. I started reading it a couple of days ago. I'll tell you what, I'm fascinated by it. I think we agree in a lot of ways. And I think many people could be helped by picking up a copy. TheNovoMethod.com. Novo, N-O-V-O, method.com. Folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back, more positive business talk. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the Orange Effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Be smarter than the government. Get rid of your debt. Listen to The Dave Ramsey Show, weekdays at noon, live on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Thanks for taking time out of your business day to join us for ours. It's time for business tips and insights, and that means our mortgage maven is with us, and maybe, just maybe, she'll give me her phone number today.
Cheryl Braunschweiger, welcome to the show.
I always give you my phone number.
I know, I love it.
And how often does he call you, Cheryl?
You know.
You don't have to answer that, Cheryl.
I have not talked to him in a while. I think he needs to be calling me. Do you need that number again?
I do. Cheryl Braunschweiger, ALMC Mortgage. All loans must close.
And they do.
Your number?
303-696-6933.
Next time, do it slow and husky. You know I like it.
Well, we will. And we know that even though Eric isn't calling Cheryl, so many of our listeners do, and we love the feedback that we get. Cheryl, what are we talking about today?
Well, first of all, I wanted to say thanks for talking about the Shred-a-thon that we're going to be having on June 7th. I am one of the sponsors of that event, and I think it's so important that, no matter who you work with, whether it's your mortgage professional or someone else, that you know that we not only do we give back to the community, but we're conscious of all of your personal information, and we take that very seriously. We want to make sure that you know that we participate in Shreds. We want you to participate and get rid of your confidential information because it is so important with identity theft and people, trying to get loans in someone else's name.
Absolutely.
We watch that so much. So knowing who you're working with, what their processes and procedures are, is extremely important when you're choosing a mortgage professional, a real estate professional, anybody that helps you with your taxes, your banking. They have to be on it so that no one steals your identity, because coming back from that is a mess.
You know what, Cheryl, there was a time that I had given my credit card to somebody for a purchase, and this was a store, and their credit card machine wasn't working, and so I don't know, it was like they did one of those machines, that does that. I don't know what that's called, but
and then he got
has
out
the
a
imprint.
pencil.
Yeah, it wasn't working, and so then he tossed it, crumpled it up, and then tossed it like in the direction of the garbage can, and it didn't really land in the garbage can, but it was my credit card number was on there, and I had to ask her, can I have that? Because it just looks so cavalier of dismissal. So the idea of finding out how do these companies protect your confidential information is a key piece. And I know, Cheryl, you guys do a fantastic job, and this Shred is a good example of that.
Yeah, exactly. And we are also we are already paperless, but we're also going to a more secure way to do document delivery. So, for example, emailing me, your tax returns and your social security numbers and things like that. While that's convenient, it's not really as safe as we think it is. And so we are creating another kind of portal, if you will, so that you can upload documents securely with passwords and things, so that we don't have these breaches, because you never know when somebody can get into your computer. There's a lot of people out there that are smarter than us when it comes to that.
I should stop sending you the selfies?
Yeah, no, I still love those. You can
okay.
send me those anytime you want.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing, Cheryl, how, you're with a mortgage company. You do a great job serving your clients, and yet we would never even put two and two together to say document shredding or information security is something that you really much care about. But it obviously has such a strong tie-in.
It has a huge impact because, I look at your credit report. Well, if someone's utilizing your credit that you don't know about, you now maybe can't buy your house. And you might not be able to refinance. And sometimes you don't know it until I tell you. So that's why, again, it's so important to kind of keep track of credit. I mean, I want to help all borrowers, but I don't want to help you have to try to get out of a mess if you can prevent it.
I love how you are so helpful, and you're always thinking about the end user, the consumer, your client, and how we can just improve the system, improve our offerings, improve our service, and improve our protection of your information.
Right, because I want to help people buy houses. I want to help them refinance. I want to help them improve their overall financial situation, and so it starts with protection. So, again, using a mortgage professional such as myself, I'm going to make sure that stuff is done on the back end, and you don't even have to worry about it.
I love it. Cheryl Braunschweiger, all loans must close.
And they do.
Now, you know what?
303.
Yeah.
696. 6933.
You better call her.
Seriously.
After all that, you better call her.
I know. On a break, my phone number better ring.
All right. Well, just in case Eric doesn't get around to it, we hope our listeners give Cheryl a call. Just ask her some questions about financing, refinancing, buying some new property. Just, talk to the expert. Don't just talk to your neighbor or the coworker in the next cubicle. 303-696-6933.
She's tall and she's blonde.
And do you make a good sandwich, Cheryl?
And I make a good sandwich.
Oh!
That's one thing I can do. It's not cooking. It's preparing.
Killing me. Thanks for the call, Cheryl. We appreciate it. You know who's not tall and blonde? Jack Loudon.
Oh, like, no, Jack is not tall and blonde. Thank goodness. He's at the moment going, woohoo, thank goodness I am not on the receiving end of that, though I imagine Jack knows how to make a good sandwich. Jack Loudon with Riviera Finance. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
All right. So Jack, a question came up, and we're talking about Riviera Finance, and you handle, you kind of become our outsourced accounts receivables department, helping us get paid quicker on our accounts, our current accounts receivables, correct?
Correct. We help the small to mid-sized business with their cash flow by giving them access to the money that they're owed right away.
So, do I just hand you my invoices and you write me a check for the full amount of those invoices?
Well, no.
All right. It just got interesting. All right, what's the process?
So the process, once we're set up in a system, we've already run your credit check on their clients to be sure that they're credit worthy. So we become the credit back end for the company.
I have an accounts receivable that's 90 days out. You've checked them out, and you've done the credit check.
Correct.
Okay.
And so we look at the 30, 60, 90. We really won't take anything over 90.
All right.
But so the 30, 60, 90. And then once the invoices are submitted, we will verify that it is in the system of their client, and it's in a portal per se to be paid at whatever the terms are.
Right.
And then we advance within the next day 92% of that invoice.
92%.
Right. So if it's $10,000, we're gonna send them $9,200, and we can wire it the same day. We can do an ACH. We can just cut a check and put it in the mail. However they want to do it.
All right.
Then when we get paid back under their terms,
the 30, 60, 90, whatever that is.
Yep. We are going to look at a couple different things because our rates are based on volume. It's based on time frame of getting paid back and things like that.
Okay.
So once we get paid back, we are going to reconcile that payment, and then we will pull our fee out and then rebate the difference out of that 92%. So it's about an 8% reserve.
Okay.
And then also that reserve works in case an invoice doesn't get paid for, if there's a problem.
That holds you over until we can go through your own process of collecting that money.
And if we don't get paid because of credit, if they file bankruptcy, we're a company called a non-recourse company. So if we approve the credit and they go bankrupt and we don't get paid, we've advanced them the invoice.
Yeah.
Because we did the credit check, we eat the loss.
You're not going to come after me for the money that you advanced us.
No.
So you take the risk.
Absolutely.
Which right now we are completely assuming all that risk because we don't run our clients through a credit check.
That's exactly right. So so we hold back a little bit of the reserve, and then like I said, we just rebate the difference, so that they're not getting 100% of their invoice, but they are getting typically 92%.
And what a difference that would make if this week all of your accounts receivables were in your bank account. Like you had that money in-house.
Exactly.
Game changer.
Yeah.
If a business owner just ask themselves this question: if all my receivables were paid tomorrow, that would mean bank.
Yeah.
I mean, I think your eyes glaze over at all the possibilities of, you could buy that equipment, you could hire that new staff person, you make payroll. How about that for a concept?
Jack, Riviera Finance, give some contact information if you will, please.
Certainly. They can reach me here in the tech center, 303-409-7706. They can also reach me online at email is jlouden, Louden, at rivierafinance.com. And they can also just check us out at rivierafinance.com. We have a great website. They can a lot of questions and answers and things like that.
Well, the fact of the matter is, if you don't know Riviera Finance,
you don't know Jack. I love you, Jack Loudon.
Thank you
You're such
very
a great
much, guys.
resource for business. Love having you on the show.
I appreciate being here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk, and we're going to finally complete your vision. Coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
Arthritis and gout sufferers, listen up. You don't have to resolve yourself to a lifetime of pain. Burt Middleton is a certified nutritional therapy consultant and a former gout sufferer. That's right, I said former gout sufferer. Whether you deal with rheumatoid arthritis or the most severe case of gout, Burt Middleton can and will help you kill the pain quickly and permanently. You need Burt Middleton, the gout killer. His nutritional and lifestyle solutions help you get the gout out. Check out thegoutkiller.com today or call Burt directly, 970-485-5955.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Laura, tomorrow morning at 8 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Wow, it is busy in the studio today. We've got a great lineup, and of course, we've enjoyed having all the guests in the studio again, and we've got another one, and it's Carrie Conley.
She gonna
being here.
Hi, Carrie.
I have missed you guys.
We miss you too.
Too much fun happening in here today.
Yeah, we do have it. We love it. A lot of times, a lot of our guests come in over the, we just talk to them over the phone, and that's necessary because they don't actually live in the state, and so it gets it's easier for them to phone in rather than come in for a quick interview. But when we can get guests in the studio,
way better.
Oh my gosh, we have so much fun. There's so much more interaction, a lot of fun conversations going on the side and in between commercial breaks. And I've got Charlie reminding me, you're going back on the air. But now we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics with one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Carrie Conley with Infinite Nation. She's got a workshop coming up on June 4th called Vision is Everything, where they're going to talk about the top 3 things that she sees entrepreneurs entrepreneurs and people struggling with, and how having a vision can fix those things quickly. Well, we're going to see if we can pull out of her some of these things that people are struggling with. Carrie, welcome.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Carrie,
it truly has been too long.
Well, welcome back. What are the issues that entrepreneurs are finding themselves mired and mucked in?
The big word for today is overwhelmed. Absolutely 300% overwhelmed.
The mystery word is overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. You can look it up in the Merriam-Webster. I was listening.
Nice.
I think it's going to have a whole new meaning. Like what our parents thought overwhelm was.
Yeah, they got nothing on us.
It's crazy. And this is what I've been telling everybody. There are seasons during the year that it just is what it is. And May has become even busier than the month of December, I think, with graduations and all the end of the year school stuff. And
I know they cram all this stuff. They could have had all year long, but
it's now.
Yeah.
So everybody that I'm talking to is feeling just absolutely stretched to the limit. And what I've been telling them is if it's a seasonal thing, that's one thing. Just know that it's going to be upside down for about a week or two.
Yeah.
But if it's a consistent thing, then that means some changes need to be made. And so there's 3 things that I thought I would talk about today that I'm seeing are the biggest things. Number 1 is focus. Everybody comes to me and says, okay, I get started because I'm really passionate about what I'm doing and I've got some great mojo going on. I got a plan and I get off focus really easy.
Your passion is a whole bunch of energy, but if it's not focused, it's just a whole bunch of energy.
And there's lots of reasons for it. I think some people can be a little bit more oriented towards being structured, and some people, it takes a little bit of work.
Yes, it does.
So that's one thing, and it is a discipline. You can learn to be a little bit more time managed. But the other thing we've got going on is we just live in a crazy world where there's a lot of things coming at us.
Yeah.
We could get on Meetup right now, you guys, and be at 5 different places tonight, and they're all good.
I think I am.
I think we are too. Yeah, seriously.
I think you guys have learned how to
Stay on
multitask
topic,
really
lady.
well. Yes. Focus. So they drift all over the place.
Right.
They break their focus, and they just look up one day and go, okay, I am off track.
You know what drives me nuts though is we always look at somebody else, Carrie, and say, why do you get so much done in a certain given 24 hours of a day when I can't seem to? We're all given the same time, aren't we?
We are given the same time. There are non-negotiables about time, and one of them is that we have 168 hours in a week and 24 hours in a day. We can't mess with that.
Right.
It is what it is. The key is you have to learn how to be proactive with your time. And my point that I wanted to make about time today is a tip on you've got to make time to plan the time. And that's what nobody is doing. You have to...
Wait a minute, my head hurts. You have to make time to plan time?
Well, see, some people, again, are structured more easily that way, and
Why
other people
are you
have
two
to work
looking
on it
at
a little
me
bit.
this
Well, I don't
way?
know. I'm just thinking maybe Angel has that structure kind of innate thing going on, and some of us have to work a little bit harder at it.
You're welcome, Eric.
Yes. That's why you guys are such a great team.
What's your 3rd point, lady?
Okay, so you need to get control of your time. The last point is really focusing on not worrying so much about everything. And I really think that a lot of people spend so much time and energy thinking, oh my gosh, what's my next step? And how am I going to manage all of this? And how am I going to make the best sense of my time to monetize it? And worry just absolutely sucks us dry. And who wants to do business with somebody who's just sucked dry and is agitated all the time?
You said a magic word. You said monetize.
Monetize.
People worry about money.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Worry about money. And this is probably the biggest thing I've been coaching a lot lately, especially with the entrepreneurs that I'm working with that have been doing their business for a while now. They have come in knowing, as we all do, you've got to spend a little money to make money. You have to invest in your business to get it up and running. But what they're doing is they're feeling like they have to do it all at once. I've got to get the website, and I've got to join all these networking groups, and I've got to have business cards and a banner made, and
Excuse-a-palooza.
And that list, though, never ends.
It does not ever end. And they're all, again, really good things that at some point in your business you do need. But the choice here is that you have to have a business plan that can monetize in increments. So if you have a vision of where you want your life or your business to be, let's say 3 years from now, break it down into, okay, if this is where I'm seeing it at 3 years from today, if we were all coming back to the studio 3 years today, what would it look like? And break it down into, okay, then that's what I'm going to focus on getting to by the end of this year. And then take 1 year into 6 months. And then anybody who runs a really successful business that's been a sustainable one, they build it in 90-day increments, because that's how we operate anyway. We operate in seasons. So come up with a 90-day plan and invest in things that make sense for what you need right now just to get to the next step. Pace yourself with bringing the income in, maybe putting a little bit more out. What they're doing now is pushing it all out first.
Yeah.
Going into debt, getting discouraged, getting overwhelmed, worrying, all those things.
And Carrie, I can't tell you how often I have a conversation that's right where they're at. They are overwhelmed, they're in debt, they're worried, and so the answer then is to just pull back.
Yes.
And yet, really, the answer isn't to pull back. The answer is to create that vision and focus, and to know where you're going.
It's just to have a plan and to know that, okay, if I only have 168 hours in a week, 24 hours in a day, what is the best use of my time? I have been so disciplined at time management for so long, because I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years, that I literally don't have to physically time block my day anymore. It's just a part of my being. And so I will literally, almost hour by hour, ask myself, what is the best use of the next 60 minutes of my time? Because we can't do it all at once. But what I want to focus on is what the big rocks are, what monetizes, so that I can grow my business.
But what's the best use of my time? Because most of us are going, what's in front of me? What's the fire?
Right,
what do I react
right.
to? What do I have to do now?
And you asked yourself that question 60 minutes ago, and here you are.
Here I am.
I love it. Tell us about your event.
The best use of my time.
What's coming up?
Guys. So I have a workshop that I do quarterly called Vision is Everything, because it absolutely is. Because I truly believe, from doing this myself and working now for a couple of years with lots of entrepreneurs on a lot of different levels, that everything points to having the vision figured out first. If you have a strong vision of what you're creating and you're committed to it, you can maneuver through staying focused, managing your time, and monetizing more easily. So I do a mini workshop quarterly called Vision is Everything. It's at Chinook Tavern on Wednesday, June 4th. And you can find this information at my website, which is just infinitenation.com.
I love it. InfiniteNation.com. Vision is Everything workshop on June 4th. Carrie is phenomenal, walking you through the steps that you need to stay on track. And it's so easily to get off track, to be pulled in so many different ways, and especially if we're as active as we are out in the community, because every time you meet somebody, they're going to, I don't know, there's times, Carrie, and I don't know if you feel this, but I will sometimes walk out of an event and go, okay, I'm eating the wrong food, I'm using the wrong facial cleanser, I'm eating the wrong vitamin, I'm not using the right website designer, I'm not carrying the right business card, because everybody's selling you something and making you question, am I doing all of the right things? And when you aren't clear on that vision and that focus and where you're going and what your next 90 days are going to look like, the wind is going to blow you.
It does. And what you're talking about, Angel, is comparison. It's so easy to walk into something very clear about who you are and what you do. You and I did a lot of networking last week, around a lot of really great people. And you walk out going, wow, I hope I'm doing everything right, because you see other people doing really great things, and you start to question yourself. So that's why, again, the vision is so important, because you can pull back in and refocus on it and go, you know what, this is what my stake in the ground is, and I'm going to stick to it because I do it really well.
Carrie Conley, InfiniteNation.com. Is there a phone number that we can have folks call?
Yes, you can call me at 720-331-8693.
One more time.
720-331-8693.
Hey, are you a Facebook stalker? I bet you are. We'll talk about that after this.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
It's time for you to take control of your money. If it's in a 401k, someone else is in charge. Getting a loan from yourself is not what you've always been taught, and it's not complicated. Pick up the phone and call Walt Wilson at Private Pension Design and ask him about the infinite banking concept at 303-550-2847. That's 303-550-2847. You can start learning more at privatepensiondesign.com. There are 10 videos and other tools to help you get out of debt without changing your cash flow or paying extra taxes. You've worked hard for the money you've saved. Learn how to keep more control of it at privatepensiondesign.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
The Dennis Miller Show, 10 p.m. weeknights on KLZ 560, The Source.
Government affects so many aspects of our lives, and it's become so complicated that it's hard to keep track of everything that's happening. Most daily talk radio is either so divisive that women don't want to listen, or you don't have time to listen to 2 or 3 hours of it every day. We want to offer you a concise, easy-to-understand synopsis of the issues put into the context of what women like you care about and how you and your family are personally affected. We're calling our show Heart of the Matter because that's what we plan to do. Get to the core principles of each issue so you can choose for yourself what you believe. So please join me, Jill Vecchio, and my co-hosts, Kim Munson and Molly Vogt, for 2 fun hours of lively discussion every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Let's get to the heart of the matter on KLZ 560 The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Facebook. I'm hooked on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Are you hooked on Facebook? You know you are. If you, like I just did, I had to run quickly over to the restroom, and I was checking my Facebook. I'll do my duty here. And this is the weird thing, though. I sat down in the stall, and I heard a voice from the stall next door, and the guy says, "Hey, how are you?" "I'm fine." And he's like, "What are you doing?"
He's like asking you what you're doing
right?
in
So
the stall next door.
I'm just taking care of business. And then this got weird. He says, "Can I come over?" I'm like, "No, I'm a little busy right now." And then I heard this. He says, "Hey, listen, I need to call you back. Some idiot in the stall next door is answering all my questions."
Oh.
So I went back to my Facebook.
You know what, though? Have you ever... I've been in line with people who are talking on the phone, and it is weird because you think they're talking to you, right? They're in your presence. There's nobody else around.
Just checking my Facebook.
And if they've got the little Bluetooth, you're not really paying attention. I'm not looking for the Bluetooth. Their hand isn't up holding the phone. They look like they're having
It's a little
conversation
weird when you're in
with
the bathroom and they ask you to come over, though.
That is weird. So,
Right?
so it's okay for you to Facebook while you're, scroll through Facebook while you're in the bathroom. You don't make phone calls. You don't talk to people on the phone, though.
No.
Because I actually
the
think,
guy apparently next door to me did.
Now, here's the thing. In my bathroom at my home,
Yeah.
I'm putting my makeup on. I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting myself ready for work in the morning. I have been known to eat my breakfast at the sink, at the counter, while I am getting ready for work. And that just absolutely grosses Eric out. Because
don't eat in the bathroom.
That's what he says. I think you should not talk on the phone when you're using the bathroom.
The next time the guy sits there and goes, hey, what are you doing?
You're being present in the room is one thing. Using the bathroom completely. So you can be on Facebook while you're in the bathroom, but you should not be talking on your phone while you're using, and you probably shouldn't be Facebooking while you're using the bathroom.
Yeah, all good advice. So do you stalk people on Facebook? Have you ever... Tell the truth, Tussie.
This isn't about me.
Have you ever checked out somebody on Facebook without telling them? Stalker.
I know, it's kind of cool though, huh?
I have.
I know, because there's so much information there. All right, so here's you might be a Facebook stalker if.
Yeah.
You might be a Facebook stalker if you had, the first thing you do when you meet someone is look them up on Facebook.
No. That's not stalking. That's just, you meet somebody and you want to follow up. Why are you looking at it like that?
But if the first thing you do when you meet someone is look them up on Facebook, this is just, this isn't like, this is the only thing you do. But in addition to that, you have to pretend not to know things about them so they don't think you're creepy. So you can't, when you actually maybe see them in person, say, yes, so how was that concert on Saturday? I mean, what did you do on Saturday?
I live in constant fear of accidentally mentioning something I only know about you because I stalked you on Facebook. Yeah, I get it, totally, right?
You might be a Facebook stalker if you don't even need to know their name to find them on Facebook. How do you find somebody if you don't even know their name? Oh, you probably go through friends of friends.
I can't tell you, but if you'd like,
yeah,
I can turn you into a spy too.
Yeah, but you could probably look at who they like and who their friends are. So have you ever gotten a Facebook request from somebody that, do I know that person? And then you go and look and see how many friends you have in common and who are the friends you have in common, and then you go, yeah, no, I don't know that person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
you ever go checking out a photo that everybody in the picture is tagged except for the one person that's attractive that you really wanted to find out who she was?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a legitimate thing to cry over.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you might be a Facebook stalker if an untagged photo is a legitimate thing for you to cry over.
All right.
All right. And then, so then you think it's Christmas when you find a profile that has been set to public.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Public, I get to see everything.
Yeah, you might be a Facebook stalker. Kind of creepy.
Right.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
You might be a Facebook stalker if your friends come to you when they need information about someone.
Hey, I was a little worried about that, Carrie Conley. Can you give me the lowdown? Can you give me the shady? Can you give me the slim?
I'll tell you what, I call Facebook the paper at my house.
It is the newspaper.
Because it is where I get all of the information. It's where I find out, did somebody get a new job? Did somebody move? Is somebody dating somebody new?
It is the paper, and
it is
probably best used for wiping.
Oh.
I didn't say that out loud. I didn't mean it that way.
Charlie.
No, don't push that button. Do not push that button.
Okay.
What else?
You might be a Facebook stalker if you found at least one legit celebrity profile and
Jennifer Aniston.
It was the best day of your life.
Jennifer Aniston.
Is there a legitimate Jennifer Aniston?
Heck yeah.
And you found her and it's the best day of your life?
We're BFFs.
All right, so who would my celebrity...
We message.
Huh.
Me.
Are we calling you a celebrity now? Is that what we're doing?
I've totally.
Do you know what you are? Do you know what you're gonna? I'm getting a crown tomorrow. Not just one, but two.
You're getting 2 crowns tomorrow?
I am.
You're a princess.
I kind of am. I'm kind of thinking that. I'm going to totally play that up.
You're going to the dentist, aren't you?
I am.
That's what I thought. You don't call it a crown. You call it a tiara.
I would call it a tiara.
Yeah.
All right. So you might be a Facebook stalker if you learn more about people from their profile than from actually talking to them.
God, why would you want to talk to them? They will reject me.
Well, they're not going to answer your questions, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so you might be a Facebook stalker if, and it says maybe, just maybe, you're a little bit proud of what you can accomplish with a name and a public profile.
Yeah, I know how creepy I am. I just really don't care.
Yeah, we're not judging.
No.
No, we're not judging because we are right there with you, so stalk on our creepy brethren.
Indeed, or sistren. They do. So do you stalk?
I didn't actually call it stalking.
No,
I prefer a different word. Yeah, research.
Right.
It's research.
Yes.
It's research. I'm in the public profile, and
the old
so
flames.
Actually, I have not actually even looked up Old Flames. I could, though. No, I don't know that I. You know what? I might not have been a good judgment of character in my earlier days, and I don't want to really be proven how poorly of a judge of character I was, so I have not looked up Old Boyfriends. Now, we know that Eric is actually connected to old girlfriends. They are linked up on Facebook.
A couple.
Mm-hmm.
A couple.
Yeah, I don't have any.
No, but do you stalk them?
Mm-mm.
Look at the time.
No.
You're going to let that be your final answer?
Sometimes I stalk you on the weekends.
But I'm not a celebrity, apparently.
No, I do. I want to check up on you. Make sure you're not getting into too much trouble.
That's the truth. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, he's not.
I can't stalk
but
Charlie.
I can totally show you how to stalk Charlie. We say thank you for tuning into the show and participating. You are the revolution in how people treat people in business. Now go ahead and do something crazy. Give somebody a 20-second kiss. That stands for kindness. Is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ. This is Dave, and the Dave Ramsey Show is next, right here on AM 560 KLZ.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This has been a required weekly test by this station of the emergency alert system. If this had been an actual emergency, an official message would have followed the alert tone. This station serves the Denver metro area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Bankruptcy is not right for